Oh, that's good. That's a good
He's great. You would love him.
shout out to him.
He's great.
Well, I remember when the guy was. Remember that guy? I think they were in London, maybe, but it was the guy who was, I think, the directed one portion of Pfizer, and he met with some guy, and he had a body cam. The other guy had a body cam. It was like a date on Tinder or something.
Oh,
but
it was like one of those
but it had
Project
been kind of
Veritas,
worked
James
out.
O'Keefe things.
Did you not see it?
I'm sure I did.
But this is the perfect example of
Yeah.
how the Trusted News Initiative managed to. A lot of news just never got to people because the guy had a body cam and it's talking to him, and the guy who works for Pfizer is saying they just had a meeting talking about how they could weaponize these other viruses in
Yes.
order to basically create another pandemic to create so that they would have the vaccine to address it and make more money, which is not a surprising thing that they would be discussing. But what was great was he admitted it to the guy while they're sitting there at a little diner.
It's always chatty gay guys.
But the main thing, huh?
It's always chatty gay guys. It's always a guy on a date with another guy, and he's like, "I'll tell you what we're doing." It's like they just chat it up.
But the incredible thing, like he got the stuff that he said was incredible.
Yeah.
What was more incredible? Oh, he told the guy basically that he'd been filming him. The guy freaks out. Anyway, this should have been across every possible platform of media.
Of course.
And yet you did not see it, zero in
Right.
mainstream media. But because Musk had bought Twitter, Musk put it on, and it immediately got 40 million views. And also, what's his name? Tucker Carlson put it on, and then there was a lot of views that way. But
Yeah.
other than that, but if you ask your average person, they never heard of this incident.
Yeah.
It's like an amazing thing, talking about, what's the term for that? The weaponization of a virus. Do you know? He's looking it up.
Term for the weaponization of a virus.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyway, they do it, but that's what they think that they were doing in
Wuhan.
China.
Well,
That
100%.
they were weaponizing.
Well, that
the
was
virus.
why you would get banned off of all these social media platforms if you even brought that up. I mean,
Right.
it used to be if you brought that up on YouTube, you get pulled from YouTube. Now it's a fact.
Right.
Now it's a fact. Now it's
No.
undeniable fact. All the things, like you said about Robert Malone, all the things that he said are now fact. Everything, every single one of them. The fact
Oh.
that it doesn't stay, the injection doesn't stay locally, that it infects various parts of your body in different ways. If it gets to your heart, it's very dangerous because your heart doesn't have the ability to heal, which is why you don't get heart cancer. So your heart just scars over and you get myocarditis. He started talking about all these different effects, and he personally was vaccine injured. So he's a guy who took it, almost had a fucking heart attack, was like,
Yeah.
what is going on? His whole body freaked out. It was deadly sick. Managed to get through it, then started speaking out against it, then started doing more research and finding out what was going on, and then that was the collective freak out.
Well, it's